In this video, I'll be showing you how to change your valve cover gasket on a Honda CR-V 2012 to 2016. As you can see, it was leaking pretty bad in the front. This car has around 120,000 miles. First step is to remove the 5 bolts that are holding on the engine cover. Using a 10mm socket, you can remove the 5 bolts. Using a 10mm, remove the negative terminal off the battery. When you're all done, these are all the bolts that you're going to have taken out. You're going to have 10 for the valve cover. You're going to have 4 for the ignition coil, 1 for the alternator, and then 5 for the engine cover. To remove the wire on the ignition coil, push down on the little tab and pull out. Using the same 10mm socket, you can start removing the 4 bolts on the ignition coil. Now you could just pull out the ignition coils. Remove this cover just by pulling it up. Now you could disconnect the O2 sensor, or you could remove the 10mm bolt that's right behind it, either one. Now you can remove the 10 bolts around the valve cover. They're all 10mm bolts. There's 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and 1 on each side. Before removing this last bolt, I'm going to loosen up the wire harness a little bit. Unplug the alternator wire and unbolt the other alternator wire. Push down on the little tab and pull out. You can squeeze these little tabs and pull out the wire, or you can remove the bracket by removing that 1 bolt. Using a 12mm socket, you can remove that last wire. Now that should give you enough space to remove that last bolt. There's two hoses that you're going to have to remove. I pulled back that little piece of rubber to be able to unclamp it easier. If the hose still feels stuck, you could use a flathead and squeeze it out. The other hose is towards the rear passenger side. Now you could use a flathead to loosen the gap in between. Be careful though, because you can chip your valve cover. There's also a green wire here. You can loosen that up to give you more room when taking out the valve cover. There's some more wires in the back that you could take out to give you more space. Remove the old gaskets. Using brake cleaner and a rag, clean around the valve cover. Line up the new gasket and put it in place. When putting on the new gasket, I realized it wasn't really fitting that well. I thought maybe putting some RTV on it and trying to put it back on, but I think this gasket was either a bad brand or it was made for a different valve cover that fit almost the same. So I went back to the auto parts store, I bought a different brand and it fit like a glove. So make sure you get a good brand. This is the brand that I got after and it fit perfectly. I might have it linked in the description. You can see it fits perfectly without any gaps in the corners. Using a rag and a razor, you're going to clean around the engine block. Make sure not to drop anything inside the engine. Also look at where RTV was placed before because you're going to place it at the same places. Like over here is some RTV, so I know to place over here. you're going to put RTV on all the spots that you need to put it, you're going to put about a pea size. Honda recommends using Ultra Gray RTV, but I use Ultra Black because it's a little bit stronger. And you can see at the spots where I put them. I put some on the corners and where I saw some last time too. After putting RTV, now you could put the valve cover back on. This is the Ultra Gray, but I use the Ultra Black one. Now you can start putting everything back together. When tightening the bolts, tighten them in a crisscross pattern and don't over tighten them. They don't take that much force to be tightened. It says it takes around 6.5 to 7.5 foot-pounds of torque.